Good morning. Accordingly, we have decided to go forward with a trial of the two suspects before a Scottish court with Scottish judges applying Scottish law. And we thank the Netherlands government for indicating its willingness to host this proceeding. We note that Libya has repeatedly stated its readiness to deliver the suspects for trial by a Scottish court sitting in a third country. This approach has been endorsed by the Arab League, the Organization of African Unity, the Organization of the Islamic Conference, and the Non-Aligned Movement. We now challenge Libya to turn promises into deeds. The suspects should be surrendered for trial promptly. We call upon the members of organizations that have endorsed this approach to urge Libya to end its 10 years of evasion now. Let me be clear. The plan the U.S. and the U.K. are putting forward is a take-it-or-leave-it proposition. It is not subject to negotiation or change, nor should it be subject to additional foot-dragging or delay. We are ready to begin such a trial as soon as Libya turns over the suspects. We expect and the families deserve an immediate answer. In closing, I want to add a personal note. For years now, as U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations and as Secretary of State, I have been in contact with many of the families of those murdered on PANAM 103, and I was in touch with them again this morning. As may be expected, these families don't all agree on the proper strategy for achieving accountability in this case, but they all agree on that goal, for they all share the anguish of having lost a loved one to terror. And they all agree that the delay in bringing the suspects to trial have gone on for far too long. In dealing with a tragedy as profound and gut-wrenching as this one, we cannot speak of achieving true justice in the human sense. For true justice implies a balancing of the scales, and there is no action or force or thing on earth that can balance the loss of a husband, a daughter, son, parent, or wife. But we can and do demand accountability. One way or another, terrorists must answer for their crimes.